when we moved here this spring, we started to see a lot of people gathering outside on Wednesdays for the food bank. So we both are seeking God and just praying, like, what could we do something to serve these people? And first we went out and talked to them. We shared the events we did with Hope Interest and our friends. But we were not thinking that wasn't really enough. So we kept seeking. We asked the people here. And then as the weather was getting worse, they started having them inside in the sanctuary. And it was a chance for us, or for me, to start doing devotions there for 15 minutes before their number was called. So I got to share the gospel every week with them as they were waiting for food. And it was a great joy to share Jesus in word. And I said every time, as I shared in word, that the people that were serving them, by handing out the food, that they were doing that, indeed, they were showing Jesus. And that's definitely something that helped me treasure Jesus more.
During the lockdown, I always felt like God kind of was leading me just to simply start making coffee for all the people that were coming here every Sunday morning to do the online services, the tech people, worship people, people leading the service, and to really, like, just to serve the people who were serving so that they would kind of feel that they were seen and appreciated for what they were, for their faithfulness to God. And they were really thankful for that, and I think a small cup of coffee meant a great deal to them. And we even got a thank you note from the pastor here that we started doing that. Last week, Sadie had to get tested for COVID, and so I also felt like the Lord wanted us to do something for the COVID test center people. Normally, I would bake something for them, but I couldn't really do that this time. So we made little thank you notes for each of the COVID workers that we were going to meet as we went through the testing line, and they were very thankful and so surprised. And it kind of taught two things. It taught Sadie that it doesn't take very much to bless other people, and it also encouraged them in their service, what they were doing. And so seeing like the smiles on people's faces when they were here picking up the students picking up the Christmas cookies, and hearing their stories of just how appreciative they were for these cookies that we had made, it really, I think, makes me also treasure Jesus so much more in knowing that when we serve with our talents, that it really blesses others.
All this takes us to seek Jesus, for he's the one that comes up with ideas. He's the one that brings people to mind. And helps us build a relationship. So I was challenged to call all the people from parents from Sadie's class, which is far, far outside my comfort zone. And I am learning to obey with joy, but I mostly just did it out obeying. But it was a great response. Many people really thanked me for the concern that I had. So all these things we just say as we are serving in word and deed, we can treasure Jesus more for what he's doing. So, yeah.
Thanks for this time. Hope you have a blessed week.
If you want to support cookie dough pickup or other things, you can press the donate button there. See you next time.
Thanks for your prayers and support.